for Murray.
Thank you, Acting Speaker, and I'd like to congratulate the member for Borowa, Julian Lesser, for bringing this motion to the Parliament. I have the opportunity here to talk about a range of community-minded champions in my electorate of Murray who have received various awards on the Australia Day. We have 2 members of the Order of Australia, 4 new medals of the Order of Australia, and there were 62 people that received Australian citizenship at the ceremonies in Shepparton. Firstly, those members of my electorate who were able to receive medals for the Order of Australia: Brian Cossar from Yarrawonga, honoured for his service to veterans and their families through the RSL and Legacy. Brian served in the Vietnam War. Bruce Pigdon from Yarrawonga also received services to Yarrawonga Health. He's been on the Yarrawonga Health Board as a director for 23 years. And Eleanor Hardie from Echuca had a significant career with the Mid-Murray Flying Club as a director from 1966 to 2004 and a board member of the Royal Federation of Aero Clubs from 1998 to 2008. Malcolm Whyte from Echuca has an amazing service to youth and has been recognised for his work with the Scout Group, the Echuca Primary School, and also the Echuca Historical Society, the Apex Club, Navigation Society and the Echuca Port Restoration. In relation to the members of the Order of Australia, Mr John Dainton has been given this honour, recognised for his significant service to the environment through natural resource management. In 1980, John carried out critical work in fixing salinity throughout the Goulburn Valley. He was paramount in the formation of the Goulburn Broken Catchment Management Authority and is extremely excited about this reward, although he was at pains to suggest this is very much a team effort. Also, we have an absolute champion in the Goulburn Valley in relation to the Order of Australia medal, which was given to, posthumously was given to Chris McPherson. Now, Chris McPherson has had an amazing career in the print industry as one of the McPherson media family. He had grown up in this particular industry, and as soon as he could walk, he would be tearing around the offices of the Shepparton News, obviously fidgeting on his grandpa knees, scampering out amongst the printing machines, and also mixing his love of cars and speed with his work in getting to the Kyabram-free press on time, and sometimes creating a bit of a cloud of dust when it came to dropping off various amounts of copy for the next publication to go out. I think Chris is going to be best remembered not only his love of newspapers or his love of cars and speed, but his love of the Melbourne Football Club might also be held over, but certainly his love of family and even the work he did in the last probably 10 years of his life in relation to the Bloke's Biggest Lunch, which he founded in Shepparton and has since spread right around the state of Victoria and Australia, raising at the moment more than $2.8 million for Prostate Cancer Foundation. This work has enabled so many normal Australians, everyday Australians, particularly men, to understand the dangers and the harm about doing nothing and taking it all for granted that you're going to be one of the lucky ones. Continually pushing people, pushing men to hear the stories of those who were taking their health for granted and not getting the test done. So this message of go and see your GP, go and make sure you get tested, keep in control of your bloods. I think this is going to be the work that Chris McPherson is going to be best remembered for. An amazing board member of the GoTAFE as well. He was the Australian Volunteer of the Year in 2015 as a recognition of the amount of work that he has put into raising these phenomenal amounts of money. I was lucky to play a small part in bringing the Bloke's Biggest Lunch from Shepparton across to Bendigo, which was one of the very first places outside of the birthplace of Shepparton to actually run this Bloke's Biggest Lunch, and it has grown and grown since those early days. This year we actually had bowel cancer contributions given to the program as well. So what we're going to find now is a whole range of specialists that are going to actually be employed who are going to be able to assist with the detection and to ensure that people do take a proactive role in their fight against prostate cancer. But certainly the work that Chris McPherson did in this field, along with his great friend Graham Johnson in 2009, to get this thing started, to ensure that we are raising money and spreading the word, not to take your health for granted.